Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump into Ridgewater and give it a try after the recent patch today. I can't remember what the patch number is. It's like 1.10F something something something. So I just wanted to jump into the game and give it a try and see what it's like. I think what I will be doing is probably trying to address some of the hearse issues because we've got quite a few of them, which, you know, isn't great for the people living in Ridgewater. So I think what we're going to try and do is create a crematorium somewhere else in the city. It's tricky because we do have quite a large cemetery and a crematorium not too far by. It's more more fires, isn't it? Something else is on fire. Um, oh yeah, there's a ring of fire. There's another ring of fire. There's another ring of fire. Just so many fires. All the fires. There's another fire starting. There's a fire. We're just constantly on fire, which is ironic considering the game is called Ridgewater. The map's called Ridgewater. This is pretty bad, actually. Is there anything that we can do? Like, I mean, we do have the fire watch. Ujima flip. Maybe the firefighting helicopter could be a good one to have. Maybe we should put it over here where we've got some other essential services, just because it's right in the middle there. Let's try placing that down. And we're going to put that across all of the areas. So hopefully that will... Yep, all 5 helicopters have been dispatched. Fabulous. So they're off doing things. In fact, where are they going? Are they gonna... Oh! They go off your own map. So if you've got fires out in the open, they'll sort them out. Ah! I didn't know that. Well, colour me impressed. In fact, no. Where the hell is it going? It's going, like, off into the distance. It's just... Someone's gotten employed in a fire service helicopter place, and they've decided, you know what, this helicopter, it's mine now. They're flying off into the distance. Sorry, it's been a long day. My contact lens just fell out. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh. I think it's a dead one. We're gonna have to play one-eyed. Right, okay. Well, hopefully that starts to... Oh, I keep getting muddled up between this and Transport Fever. The map, when you're moving the camera around, it's inverted on Transport Fever. In fact, I wonder whether I can invert it here. Input, mouse. No. Mouse click, right mouse click. Okay. Elevation dragging, nope. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to invert the unless I'm missing it, which is absolutely likely with my contact lens falling out. Zoom out, no, cancel, no. So yeah, when this, I'm used to it the other way around. But anyway, that's not CS2's fault. It's more my fault. All right. So we've placed our firefighting helipad, so hopefully that will start to help out the area. like I said, I do want to put in a crematorium, but I just don't know where might be a good spot, because at the moment we've got stuff down here and it's struggling to get to some of these other areas. It might be that a bug is causing that and it will now be able to get to where it needs to go. I don't know. In fact, there's a lot of traffic here. We've got a bus trying to do a 3-point turn or something. We've got a helicopter making noise. Things aren't going the way I'd like them to. People are turning out of a lane and then back into a lane. It's all going horribly. We've got a motorcycle gang coming into the city. That's a nice hot rod. Oh, that guy just vanished. I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, basically, there's various things in this patch that are meant to be fixed up. We really need to try and get a handle on this, because it's causing a lot of issues. In fact, this is all caused by a traffic jam? It looks like a collision or something. Wait, what's going on? They're trying to get to here, but they can't because of something. Why are people just stopped? I'm very confused. What are they doing? They've just decided they want to park in the street. That's what this is. They obviously don't want to get to where they're going. I don't really know what's going on, why the traffic's so badly backed up. I don't know whether I can, like, do anything about it. Oh, hang on. I think clicking on it brought it back to life. So maybe now things will start to roll round the roundabout. We can but hope. It almost looked like there was a traffic incident or a crash, also known as an accident. Looks like there's more here. But it wasn't really loading in, or something wasn't really happening. All I know is we have a lot of traffic coming down here. A lot of traffic. In fact, can we upgrade this road to a 3-lane road? Because more lanes equals more throughput, right? It's not the case, but when stuff like this is happening and you can't stop them, there's very little we can do, annoyingly. Oh, hang on. That might have done it. Look, all these people are leaving the crossing. Although people are still just crossing. No, I don't think that's done it. I mean, I don't know whether maybe doing a crossing further down might help. I think we just need to address this somehow, potentially by removing some of these roundabouts, potentially having just one connection that everything else comes off of. I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be flowing a little bit better now, albeit when people are not trying to cross the street. And to be fair, like, I don't think there's much I can do because, I mean, I've got a crossing up here. Some people are using it. We could try and put a crossing in, I suppose. I mean, I don't want to give up before giving it a try. So if we put this up here, go across, do one of these, connect in there, come down to here. Too steep. There's a lot of echoing. Echo, people talkie. Right, there we go. We've put in a crossing. Hopefully people will use it, but I think this is just more of a direct route, and that's why people prefer it. Unfortunately, I don't know what I can do about that, annoyingly. Don't we have a fire station? Yes, we do. I tell you what, there's a lot of need for it over here. Look at how bad the fire area or fire coverage over here is. So fire hazard, fire rescue coverage, really bad over here. Is that what this is? No. Ah, so the fire hazard, it's a high hazard area over here, whatever that means. Right, I'm going to try and read this one-eyed. I'm going to squint very badly. Fire hazard indicates how likely it is, oh, excuse me, for a building or forest fire to start. Areas with high fire hazard are not in effective reach of fire and rescue services. So we do need to put something over here. I feel like it's probably a good idea to both do a crematorium over here. In fact, truth be told, there isn't that much need for a hearse anymore. Oh, he says that and then a bunch of them pop up. But anyway, I feel like it's more important for us to look at how busy this area is. What? There's 163 people waiting there? How? Jesus. I think we need to do something about this, but I just don't know what precisely. Do we have bus lanes? Wide sidewalk, grass, sound barrier, lighting, trees. No, there isn't a bus lane as such. I think there is options for buses. 5-lane, that's huge. I think there is options for buses in here. Look, public transport lane. I don't know whether I really want to make that. I mean, I suppose it would help with the issues, although then that's not going to be able to get to places, so we'll put that there instead. Bus and taxi. Hopefully, once that starts to clear through, we should see improvements there. Let's just take a look at our lines. Where else do we have them? Here. I mean, it's really busy on this road because we've got like buses and trams, similar to down here, but we can't make that a dedicated bus tram route. What I think we might have to do is upgrade the road. we've got overlapping items. I can't do it. It won't allow me. The computer says no. So yeah, that is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. As for the fire options, I'd like to put one in around here because it's right next to a school. I feel like it's probably the best place for it, if anything. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this area. I'm sorry to everyone who used to live here. It's for the area's own good. This is not even able to go in here. There's overlapping items. Oh, I should have probably checked this. My bad. Okay, maybe we can just draw that back in. Whoopsie daisy. Right, there we go. You're back in the room. There you go, and EU medium density. There you go. Hopefully you're not gonna have problems with condemning. Although truth be told, it's still up, so I don't really know. So I guess what we could try, there's a bus route there. Oh, this is getting tricky. We need to try and find somewhere where we can put things in. Maybe up here? We don't really have anything on this road, and there's not much already built to have to worry about too much. So we'll put one here on the main road. What can you upgrade this with? You can do a garage extension, which is in the footprint of itself. You can do a training facilities? On-site training facilities that help firefighters stay in top shape, and thus extinguish fires more efficiently. Very nice, although it's 77,000 a month. That's quite extreme, I think. Disaster response unit. Okay, that one can't fit in. And helipad. Helipad could be quite useful, especially around here. How many vehicles do we currently have? 11. Let's just give it that and do the training facilities as well, because they're all built in. And then we've got this one, but we don't currently have space for it. Could we maybe remove this road? Although there is bus tram route there. What is going that way? Yeah, there is a tram route right there. Dang. I don't think that was a great place to put it, but you learn these things, and quite frankly, we have so much commercial demand, we can put it here. That's absolutely fine. So high density will take this area over. It's fine. I don't necessarily like that it's too big, but it's doing what it can. I do want to work on this area up here. Truth be told, I'm just going to let it drain out a little bit more. I do want to do some really interesting things up here, but I don't really have enough time for that in this particular live stream, so I won't necessarily do that right now. But yeah, I really want to build in like a water feature here. Maybe do something with the park and build that in. I think it should be really interesting. Hopefully, by the time that this has drained, we'll be able to do that. let's see if we can build this back a little bit. It's going to play nice. There we go. We'll just soften that out a little bit. Hopefully these will be fine for the time being. We don't necessarily want them to leave this area. And to be fair, we've actually started to see it grow recently, which is a welcome change to what we've had up till now. Do we have any... I don't know whether mixed use might be good there, or maybe if we just put some of these here, especially for the time being, while it's still sort of recovering from last episode's floods. This isn't necessarily how I want it to go forward, but we can just put this back to the way it was, and then hopefully that will give us a good area to build up from. I think what we'll do is some high density housing around here. I definitely don't want this plot taking precedence over the others. Thank you. There we go. So now that's in, hopefully this will not revert back to it. Cool. I feel like we have lost some buildings around here, which is fine. You know, we had a bit of a natural disaster here last episode. If you missed it, we basically had a massive flood in this area. Luckily, it didn't go anywhere else in the city. But it's definitely something that I'm going to keep an eye on going forward and make sure that we don't have that happen again. These row homes look a little bit out of place next to these high rises, not going to lie. So I think what I may do is put some more... What do we have demand for? Medium density. If we put some more medium density here, that might be better. And truth be told, it may be more fitting for the area. So I'm gonna probably do something with the water around here, doing sort of a nice little stream area. But that's for another day. Right now, I just wanted to come in and just sort of focus on some of the issues. So we are still waiting for a hearse. How big is a crematorium? It's quite manageable, actually. It's quite reasonably sized compared to certain other buildings in the game. So we could put this here and then maybe do a hearse garage. Maybe there. Put in stuff like refrigeration expansion, additional incinerator, maybe another hearse garage down the road. We got 4 vehicles in maintenance, but 15 in use, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and take my other contact lens out because my eyes are burning. So I'm going to dedicate that to these 2 areas. In fact, might as well dedicate them to the ones around here as well. Not that it will really make much of a difference. We got people waiting for an ambulance. It's this sort of stuff I want to try and avoid. I mean, there's not much traffic here in it anymore. It looks like it's actually filtered through. What I might do is just upgrade this to a 3-lane so that we can have more turning lanes to go around the roundabout. I'm hoping that with... It actually looks like potentially... Yeah, it looks like quite a few people are using this crossing, which might have helped. I mean, still a lot of people are going this way, which is frustrating because they just need to stop going that way, please. Oh. I thought that was on a curve. Slope too steep. Dang. Really? There. We'll build in another way round. Hopefully it will get some positive use. Maybe even connect this here. There we go. Oh, this is looking pretty, I mean, weird, but funky. I just don't understand why they don't put steps into the game. So with steps, we should be able to go down to like here really easily. I wish that we could turn off these, but they just don't work. I don't know whether we want the firehouse on that main road anymore. Especially where it's not able to go into the city from there very easily. Potentially if we relocate it further up here, that could be quite good for this area. I feel... Oh, didn't like that. Relocate up here. Invalid shape, overlapping items. That's fine. I think it would be quite good up here just to... let's take these off. So downtown is the only area that it will cover. Maybe do uptown as well. Don't worry about Canary Island. Does Canary Island have any firefighting services though? It has that one, which is currently a little bit preoccupied with all of the forest fires in the world, it seems. I just don't understand why they're so plentiful. Is it because it's like 28 degrees? I mean, it doesn't seem too high. I mean, maybe I'm just being naive, but I would have thought it'd be more like 30, 40 degrees that, you know, forest fires really start to take off. But anywho, maybe we will also cover this one. So, what does this one cover? It should cover all of these, really. Where would be a good place for a crematorium if we put one up here? Just so that it is covering this area a little bit more. Maybe over here, like next to the school? Maybe if it was like filling a nice gap. In fact, haven't we already... Yeah, we put one down here, didn't we? Ignore me. It's been a long day. And I'm obviously forgetting what I'm doing. The roads up here are continuing to have issues. Quite a lot of car parking stuff, which is interesting. All of this, lots and lots of car park problems. Cars that just aren't using the roundabout. Again, it would be really good if we could upgrade this road so that we had 2 lanes coming across. I wonder whether I can try and get that to work. So if I maybe delete these, is it that that's causing the problem? No. Is it these? I don't really want to have to remove these, but anywho. Let's see whether this will allow the larger road to be... I mean, if I'm going for the 4 lane, should I just go for like one of the larger ones? Let's go 4 lane for now. There we go. That's done the trick. Okay. Cool. And then maybe we could continue this road through a little bit. There we go, something like that. In fact, this is also a main road up here, isn't it? So it would be good if that connected up to it. Maybe. E medium. Make sure that all of this is covered. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Admittedly, we just have so much commercial demand. Gas station availability. Why? What? I just don't understand why it's so busy. I really wish we could control like lanes a little bit more. So I'd rather have just like a dedicated left-hand lane rather than a dedicated right-hand lane. Because so much is wanting to go out that way. Do we have any larger? Ooh, we do. We could do a 4-lane road. It just seems a bit much, really. This is just a bit of a pain in the what's it. I think it should start to pull through once people start to work their way through. I love how the sunroof flashes when they've got their indicator on. I find that hilarious. Oh, the motorcycle gang's back. Okay. Cool. Welcome to Ridgewater. Try not to cause too many problems, please. Why are you doing a U-turn? What I might say is that this is not traffic lights. Why is there 2 crossings here? might even be best to not have this right-hand turn here. I don't know what sort of implications that will have for stuff like trams and what have you. But we'll have to wait and see. It looks like the trams are just going to ignore it. No matter what we put. In fact, why is this guy ignoring it? Don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't think this needs to be traffic lights. Nor this. Let's go ahead and remove traffic lights from everywhere we don't need them to be. This is traffic lights. This is traffic lights. But then again, it is crossing over itself. Oh no, it's a stoplight. Ignore me. This is not... Okay. All in all, I think it's going quite well. I think. I feel like we've cleared up a fair amount of problems up here. So now they're just moving down the way. We got a traffic accident. Why does this road not go through to the main road? That's an interesting one. I wonder what's going to happen with the traffic accident, because I don't think... Securing accident site. Where? Yeah. Yeah, it might have some trouble doing that. Again, if we just had a dedicated left-hand lane, just saying, it would be a lot better. This is traffic lights. Ah, that might be why this is causing issues here. There we go. Fix. Just remove the traffic lights. Just remove the traffic lights. With good giveaways, people should know what they're doing. That's the hope, at least. This would be better to have more lanes on so that we can have more turning here. So hopefully that will help. This is just horrific a little bit. Not gonna lie. No vehicles. For which line? Is that bus line or a tram line? I genuinely can't see. It's got vehicles on it. Trams. Ah, it is tram line. So maybe we need more trams. Can we get more trams? No. How do we go about that then? I think it's just going to have to be a case of building more tram lines in, or tram depots in, sorry. I don't know if there is a way to almost provide more tram lines. What are these guys doing here? They're just hanging out on the corner of a building. There's a dog. Blaze. What are they doing? Wretched. That's not very nice. Household wealth? Jeez. What's going on? Oh, wow, we've got Petrol Station City. What is going on here? So many petrol stations. And they continue. That's impressive. You'd have thought they could have a little bit more variety. But anywho, never mind. I suppose all the people in these big old buildings need a lot of petrol, right? To sit in their traffic jam and go nowhere all day. Okay, let's try upgrading some of these roads. So still hasn't given it a dedicated lane. Like, why? It's determined to just have 3 lanes turn right. 3 lanes turn right. 3 lanes turn right. When all the lanes are turn right, no one uses the other lanes. I'm pretty sure. It's just a case of people will... Ah, we do have traffic lights here, so we can remove the traffic lights at this spot. And this one. And this one. And this one. So let's see whether that helps. I feel like this should be a left-hand lane only, but putting that in probably won't really do anything. They'll probably just end up going around the one-lane road doing nothing. Now we've got 2 lanes turning left, 1 lane turning right. Why can't they just do dedicated lanes? How hard is it to just program a game where it will use the lanes that you give it properly? I have the same problem with Transport Fever. I mean, Transport Fever is a little bit worse for roads. What? What? I can't remove it. It won't. It's not going to remove. Okay. Fine. Do whatever you want. I've given up trying. What if we add a 3rd lane here? Will it do anything? Is it going to help? I don't think it's going to do anything or help. Where are the traffic issues? Traffic, here we go. Okay, so where are you all going? It's just a massive hotspot. We get a fair amount of traffic down here, actually. This shouldn't be traffic lights. Yay, we can actually remove it for something. This probably should be traffic lights, to be fair. What is going on here? Are they all just trying to go down this road to get down to this roundabout to, what, get out of the city? What are they trying to do? This is a two-way. That's a two-way. Where is this the problem? Is this the junction that's causing all the problems? I mean, it does look a bit like a hellscape for traffic. Okay. This is kind of where it would be really helpful to have priority control, because that these two give way to this one, so that stuff goes round the one-way system. Oh, they haven't fixed the arrows on the car parks just yet for left-hand lanes, left-hand drives even. You know what might actually help here is actually increasing the amount of lanes, but I'm skeptical. I think it'll just cause more problems. I mean, the annoying thing is it doesn't really make good use of them. And there's nothing you can really do about it. Everything just goes in the left-hand lane. Whether it's turning left, whether it's going straight, whether it's going right. I mean, the traffic lights could be an issue. To be fair, what we could try doing, downgrading this bit to a 2-lane, and then it almost forces it to use this properly, or use this a little bit better, I should say. We could do the same maybe here. I kind of want there to be a halfway node, so if I just do that, if we make this a 2-lane, get rid of that bit, then we'll have, oh no, we haven't got the same here. Okay, let's do the same here. This might actually help a fair bit. Oh my goodness, what the hell have we done? What the sweet jeez? The fuck was that? Right. Jesus. So 2-lane here, 3-lane further up. And delete that. There we go. So now it's actually using the 2 lanes here. Right, the next step in sorting all this out is take off traffic lights. Traffic lights be damned. So now we have a dedicated right-hand turn lane, which is actually kind of effective. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as saying it is working as we would like, but stuff is flowing a little bit better now. Because we've got a dedicated lane for exiting the one-way system. Okay, good. This is progress. That's what this looks like. Admittedly, I wish there was a way, almost like in here, where you could have different crosswalks. So you could have, like, I mean, in England we call them like zebra crossings, which would give the pedestrian priority. You could have traffic lights. You could have crossings which are, dedicated to allowing the pedestrian to go once the traffic light's pressed and what have you. Just a bit more variety rather than just there are or are not crossings, because a pedestrian crossing allows place for foot traffic to cross the street. Traffic lights can be added to make the crossing even safer, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really make that much difference. Like down here, when we turned it off, is that a cat? No, it's a dog. Is that a dog? Yeah, it's a dog. Did you see that bus? That bus is doing a freaking power slide round the corner. Why there's a person just stopped, don't know. What is going on here? This roundabout is set up completely wrong. You shouldn't have a lane continuing on and a lane overlapping it to turn it. Like, this is a just accident waiting to happen, quite frankly, where you've got this lane continuing on and this lane crossing off. But anyway, you know, what the fuck do I know? Oh, why? Why have they given us roundabouts and then fucked us over with the way that they're set up? Anyway, that's enough of that. As for traffic, I think, where was it? This should start to flow through a little bit better. What I might do is give it a third lane coming up. I just wish we could control this a little bit more. So, you know, say, oh, well, you want to have the third lane go straight on, or, you know, go into the, I don't know. I just know. Ah, this might be a problem. Maybe we don't want them to cross here, but I don't think it's necessarily gonna... Yeah. Maybe we don't want that. Let's try turning that off. Doing the same down here is probably a good move. So that then the traffic can only go through. I mean, it's still trying to turn right, but it might just take a little bit of time for that almost rule or law to go into place for the stuff that's still pathfinding. I mean, we could make good use of asymmetrical roads, say like up here, have, again, one lane that does everything is bad. Just split them up. Please, game. Please. I mean, I can see why it does it, because there's two lanes here, so it's doing two lanes to go over. But I just want a dedicated, like, I just want to be able to control it a bit and say, I want a dedicated right-hand turn. Or maybe I want two straight on lanes. You know, like, there's no way that the game automatically picking things for you is always going to be right in every single scenario. So why not give us the tools to allow us to pick? I think it should be like that, maybe. It's just turning into mayhem. Again, another problem with some of these tools is you can't tell which lane to stop. So you can set it so that all of the lanes stop, but who has right of way then? No one has right of way. When in reality this one should have right of way. But anywho. Maybe having this here is a bad idea, but I don't really know where else we would put it. I mean, I think we do have better car parks now. Oh, can you only have one of those? Oh, that's a shame. We could build one of these somewhere here instead, which just basically changes the problem from an overground to an underground car park. But it does have a lot more capacity. I wish it would tell you the amount of car parking spots rather than just saying a small, a medium, a large, because there is differences between them. Down here we've got no vehicles on a train line, on a tram line even. We're getting more hearse problems. Why are you not going and doing your thing? So it actually worked quite well where we put in 2-lane exits. So what I might do here, just quickly, because I'm going to have to go in a minute, because it is getting late and I need to call it a night. I just really wanted to come on and test the way things work. I think that should be better. Admittedly, we should probably stop right-hand turns. Or put traffic lights on this, maybe.